Ducky butt.
Feeding time. So I have about 15-ish chickens, a dozen ducks, and 3 geese. I have the geese for, well, I got them kind of as guardian animals. They don't really guard very well. They do make rather a lot of noise, especially if they're hungry or Heather just feels like talking. I have Muscovy ducks. Most domestic ducks are European breeds. Muscovies are a South American breed. They are perching ducks. They like to go up in the trees. They like to fly around. Bless you. Oh, goodness. So, that gray lady right there is the mother. That big guy there is the father of the 7 babies. You can tell the males from the females because the females are smaller. The adults have that red around their faces. The girls are smaller, the boys are bigger and have a wider tail. The girls are more pointy tails. I have several different kinds of chickens. I have them right now for laying eggs. I sometimes will get meat chickens. They don't stay here very long. They're only here till they're about 10 weeks old, and then they get processed. They eat a lot. That is a speckled Sussex hen right there. She's one of the ones I got just because they're pretty. That is a light Brahma. I have 2 of them. They are a dual purpose breed. They're good for meat or for eggs. That big red rooster right there. Shush. Hush, Heather. He's a Penedicinca, which is a Spanish breed. I started out with 5 of them. I hatched them from eggs. I got eggs from a friend of mine. And hatched them from eggs. And it ended up with 4 boys and 1 girl. Behave, you. And since there was 1 girl, I started calling her Penny, because she's a Penedicinca. So, of course, that's Leonard, and I had Raj, etc., etc. That little one right there, that's Limpy. I call her Limpy. She is, I believe, a black Jersey Giant. They're also a dual-purpose breed. That lovely lady right there is an Easter Egger. They are crossed with Americanas and who knows what else. They lay very pretty eggs, blue, green, olive colors. They're very pretty. I only have like 3 or 4 of them left. Started out with 15 and then foxes. That young lady there is Edward's sister. That's my other rooster's sister. She's the last one I have that looks like a Plymouth Rock. Here's my geese and my ducks. Those ducks are Mallards or Rouen. I'm not quite sure which. The only difference is size. They are my mystery ducks. And these Muscovy ducks today found the girls on top of my roof this morning because they're in that stage of life where they're all, hey, I can fly. But the boys are too heavy, so they can't get up there, and that way the girls can get away from them. They like that. I swear if this dog does not shut up. Muscovies are, they can get to be, they're very good mothers. They can get to be overwhelming in certain areas. If they just ate them, they'd have less of a problem. And Muscovy are really good eating, so I've heard. Their meat is similar to beef. It is a red meat. We haven't eaten any. That's why I got them, but we haven't eaten any because my husband doesn't want to. There's Charlie. Charlie is the chick that was hatched by a duck, so it doesn't know. She doesn't know what she is. A duck, a chicken, no clue. I did notice yesterday she started perching in the trees to go to bed, so she thinks she might have finally discovered she's a chicken. The duck hatched her. She had a batch of eggs. She was sitting on them. That one hatched, and one chick hatched. And I didn't want. She's going up in the tree. I didn't want her to abandon the rest of her eggs, so I put it in with the geese, the geese, and the ducks. And it just kind of been hanging around with them then. So, kind of my oddball. I call it an oddball. These are my geese. The guy on the left there is a buff Orpington gander. The one in the middle is an American blue goose. And then I have a crossbreed. That's their daughter on the right there. She is, I call her Heather. She is very talkative. She likes to talk to me. The crossbreed that I have with my geese that makes for sex lynx, which means that if they're one color, for instance, the buff color, they're female. If they are a gray color or a darker color, when they're chicks, when they're goslings, they are male. Yeah, male. So that way it's nice to be able to tell, okay, this is a boy, this is a girl, this person wants a female goose. So here you go. They want male geese. It's Goldie Hen. She's my gold-laced Wyandot. The Wyandots are very pretty. That's the only one of her kind I have. Be still. This is one of my oldest chickens. She is a Welsummer. She lays pretty olive eggs, or she's an Easter egger. I'm not sure which. Anyway, she's been here a while. When she chooses to lay eggs, she's fussing at me right now. She doesn't like me being here. And then it's a little late. The chickens are starting to put themselves to bed, so I'm gonna go say night night and say hi to Lemon. Hi, Lemon. Hi, not Lemon. They are buff Orpingtons. They're very sweet chickens. That one right there, Lemon, she is my daughter's favorite chicken. She's a very sweet girl. And I've got a Jersey Giant girl over there sitting. That's where she chooses to sleep at night. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a Rhode Island Red. She doesn't have a name. She's just red. I just call her Red. She's one of the few that I have left. And then there's Karen. Hi, Karen. Karen likes to come up to me and fuss and complain and make a bunch of noise. Just runs up to me and starts talking. I'm like, okay. Hi, Karen. So there's Karen. This is a new girl. She was hatched this year. She is a copper Moran. They lay very dark brown eggs. They're very pretty. I like their eggs. And it's, like I said, it's bedtime. Sweetie, shut up! So they're getting on top of the coop so they can get up in the tree and sleep up there. Because God forbid they should sleep in the coop. Alright, so I'm sorry if this sound quality isn't very good, but you gotta capture this when it happens. So, this is Clemency. Call her Clem for short. She is a silver spangled Appenzeller Spitz. There we go, I remembered it. She is broody. That means the eggs that she is sitting on, she would very much like to hatch. I am telling her, however, she is not allowed to. So she's not going to be real ouch. Don't stop pecking at me. So I'm getting the eggs out from under her, which are quite warm. And she's not liking me. Now this isn't too bad because she's only been on this nest for a day or so. Usually they can get pretty... Ow, stop pecking at me, you little heifer. They can get pretty mean, and they make this lovely noise. Hello, egg. And they, as you can tell, peck at you. Is there any other end there? No? Nope. Okay. Usually the best way to get them out of being broody, if you want to get them out of being broody, is to stick them in a cage where there's like no hay or anything for them to make a nest out of. And some people put like ice bottle under them or something like that. But now that I've taken her eggs, she should probably be fine. She's just a little grumpy with me. Anyway, I took your eggs. You're not hatching any. Sorry, Clemency. There are my Mallard Ducks. I have 3 of them, as you can see. I got them for free from a coworker's sister who had bought them impulsively from Tractor Supply. And I noticed that I didn't notice before, at least one of them is starting to get a green head. Green head means boy. I don't particularly want a boy. But, oh well. If they had babies with my Muscovies, the babies would be infertile. Like with horses and donkeys, when they have mules, they are infertile. So much so that mule now means a infertile animal. But I like them because, you know, free. And hopefully they'll lay me some eggs, because I love my ducky eggs. I keep ducks for meat and for eggs. I love duck eggs. I find them better than chicken eggs, really. And a lot of bakers like duck eggs because they're richer. They make for better baked goods. And they're down at the water trough there. They take baths in it and, of course, drink out of it. And I'm like, really, guys? Really? I have a kiddie pool. Oops, sorry. Actually, I have several. I have a big one. I have 2 little ones. You all right there, chicken? Just fell out of the tree. The big one doesn't hold water anymore. I need to fix it. But anyway, in case you're wondering, we used to have grass in this backyard. Then we got chickens and ducks and geese, and the grass went bye-bye. So, yeah. See them way up there? That's Edward. And one of my silver spangled Appenzeller Spitz. I know, very fancy word, very fancy name for a very silly little bird. They are the national bird of Switzerland, actually. They have V-shaped combs up top, and they're very fancy black and white. They're very pretty. I like them. One's Clemency, I think that's Clemency. And then there's Jaja. We used to have Ava, but something ate her. This adorable little baby says, if you like our channel, like and subscribe, and comment, and I'll see what I can do. If you have any questions, just ask, comment and ask. See you later. See you next Wednesday or Thursday or whenever I get it out. Bye.